Every living thing in the universe has already been deemed worthy. It is true that many in your race are not making the necessary cognitive connections to understand this one principle. Understanding and accepting this one idea, then, this one thought, can solve many of your problems that you're having today. Every living thing, physical and non physical, in the universe has already been deemed worthy, which is why the energy is shared with everything, everyone. It is why the energy connects you to each other and to everything in the universe, all that is, then. Which makes the conversations that we have had the last couple of weeks and the conversations that are coming up in the next couple of weeks very important to, as Joe likes to say, retrain your brain. Before you can look at most things in your life from the viewpoint of a divine being, you have to first accept and believe that you are divine, that this power that has been extended to you is unconditional, meaning there is nothing that you can do to displease all that is that would disconnect you from it. The conscious remembrance of this, that you have already been deemed worthy by creation itself, is going to be a big topic tonight because it is a large barrier, an energy barrier for most of you. I am not insinuating that you should not experience the duality of emotions. And I am not insinuating that your energy should always stay at a vibrational frequency that operates at a divine level. You are in physical form. You came to move energy. What I am saying is that it will be helpful to you that when you are moving throughout your physical realities, when you feel your energy shifting, when you realize that for a few moments you were observing a situation or you were observing people or a person or yourself through the eyes of a fearful, limited creature, then you will have the ability to move your thought very quickly into the remembrance, into the habit that we are creating here of your divine existence. You are gods. This has been said many times by many teachers. And this is the one loving idea that has become so difficult to embrace simply because of the fear based limiting beliefs that many of you have assimilated naturally throughout your childhood and young adulthood. And of course, that you have manifested into your realities, which simply have affirmed the credibility, the validity of their truth. The creation of this habitual thought, however, is also going to be useful to you in disregarding everything that you've learned. It's a tall order for some, I understand. But in order to bring yourselves more into harmony, more into alignment with your divine energy, your natural divine energy, at some level, you will have to disregard many things that you learned here, many things that you taught yourself were true. You will have to disregard others who will try to convince you that they know better and that you should listen to them instead of to yourself, instead of cultivating the relationship with self so that you can utilize the natural clarity that is always at your disposal moment to moment. It is your inner voice that you are on this path of expansion, this path of evolution to embracing more and less of others. It does require that you disregard much of what you have learned. There are going to be times when you are following the beat of your own drum and others who would like you to listen to them instead of to your own soul, your own connection, your own clarity. They will become angry. This is challenging for some because many of you have been taught that you are responsible for other people's feelings. I assure you that the God force in them is just as powerful as the God force, the divinity that is you. You are not responsible for their emotions. You are responsible for your own. Your emotions generate the energy frequency that creates your vibrational standpoint, which is the energy that you are emitting, you are transmitting into this physical time and space dimension. You see, you are responsible for that, which is why it takes some level of discipline, but really a choice and series of decision points on who you're going to listen to then. Are you going to trust yourself? Are you going to trust your own voice? Which is why I say, as we move forward, there is going to have to be the understanding that at some level, where I am encouraging you to go then is in a direction where you will be able to lovingly, unconditionally, non judgmentally disregard the noise of the voices around you. This is the power of you as a creator. And so, on one hand, you have created this life for yourself. You chose this body to come into, this family, this set of friends. You have, so you are the creation. And at the very same time, you are also the creator. And this is the joyous and beautiful understanding that we are going to work together on you harmonizing over the next several weeks.